Hello, guys. Just wanted to say that we're really happy with with Sebastian's cinnamon buns. They're sponsoring us out with very many bulls. They're really good. We like it. We do.
Yeah, shout out to Sebastian and his cinnamon buns. But we're going into the pistol round, guys, of the second map. This is Torpedo's pick. We have got 100% confirmation of that at least, and straight into the pistol after Reapma Shackle. Take the knife and pick the CT side. Obviously, why wouldn't you? But Torpedo, obviously, they pick this map. They've got some T-side strategies. They know what they're doing. They're ready for this, and we're going to see instant push over towards A, up towards Ivy, and Khan's going to be holding this first angle, going off with the USB. Not going to land too many shots at the moment. He's getting tagged quite a bit down to 90, and the nades coming out, but they're going to be rebounding off the wall and not damaging Torpedo just yet. We're going to see Atta take the first bullet to the face as he drops down to 65 HP, and we're going to see a bit of a battle from Torpedo. So we're already forcing a rotate over towards the A site. That's going to be Sladgen just moving to the edge of connector now, so they're just waiting for some kind of push, and Torpedo meanwhile are sending the bomb back towards the B site. So they're ready for this take now, and we're going just holding a lower aggressive up towards A main, and Darty and Downey are going to be leading the charge here up on towards B, and there's two players holding it. So Reapma Shackle going for a bit of an unusual pistol here. You usually see people playing for retake on B and usually only one player, but Slashin is fast to rotate to A if need be, but that's not going to be the case as Torpedo. Wow, what was that instant dink onto Bishop? He's going down low, and Mali's actually picking up the frag as he commits to it. Huggan is going to have to challenge over on the A site as Mali is dropping in a bit of a fake, forcing a rotate over towards A, but Mali's going nuts as Kalberg holds down the B site. The bomb will be planted. That's a perfect flank from Mali, and Decent is going to pick up Sladgen there over in connector as Kalberg pushes aggressively towards the site, Atta finishing him off, and now Clown's alone, and Mali single-handedly securing that round from Torpedo, allowing Reapma Shackle to rotate all the way over to the A site, and that fake couldn't have gone even better. Went as best as expected, and Reapma Shackle are going to be alone to one player now. Just Clown, and he's going to be caught out again by Mali, who's chasing this third kill. He's going to hit it as well. Oh, sorry, Downey's going to hit it now. But yeah, the thing about that round is Torpedo, they were meant to, force a rotate from Mali, cause Sladgen to rotate through connected over to A. That's fair enough. But Mali doesn't just do that and then dies. He picks up 2 kills over towards
It's
the
like
A
an
site.
anti-rotator rather than just a faker. So.
He doesn't even let them retake the site because they're already dead before the bomb's even down, and Torpedo will take that site with ease, not even losing a single player in that pistol round. So very impressive play there to the terrorist side of the team, and that's a good start, at least for Train here in the second map of the quarterfinals, and they're really showing up. They may have struggled in groups, and maybe Arctic is their kryptonite, but at the moment they're doing pretty well. And we're going to see some aggressive positions from Kalberg here, supported by his teammate. And they're going to be pushed all the way up, as well as Bishop over towards Pop Dog, getting ready to push into these sites of Torpedo. But we've got these SMGs, a couple of weapons to support as well. Downey's going to open it up with a nice double kill onto Kalberg and Sladgen, not even taking him much damage, taking 25 in fact. And Bishop, he has to hit some pretty nuts shots, but Decent really cares to spot him out. Well, Naze could probably do a pretty good job down there, so Bishop realises that backing off safely with 13 HP now, and the flash is going to go down. But look, they're flanking into A main. Darty's going to be ready for this. Bishop is very low again, so he's going to have to move away from main. 13 HP still, and he's going to be getting that first shot onto Decent. Will go down eventually though, so that's a bit of damage onto the terrorist. Yeah, the 1D there by Huggan, or 4D, however many shots it took. As Mali drops, and Huggan's just going to try and save this Eagle with 11 HP remaining. And if we could just open the map real quick, if our observer could do that to bring back the HP at the bottom. Oh.
Heyo.
No, we just press control, the map. Yeah, there we go. Brings back the HP at the bottom and everything, so we have all that. But oh, he might be able to grab a rifle or some kind of SMG up here. I'm not sure what dropped up here, if there was anything. I think they died on the site, so nothing going to be secured from Huggan, and he really loves that paper there.
He made a step.
Did he?
Because he moved quicker for a while.
I didn't hear it over the headset, but maybe you're right. The beeping is quite loud, and Torpedo, they're not going to chase it at least. They know this Deagle can be pretty lethal, and he's already on a 2k here, Huggan.
Losing more to this would be just
bit detrimental. Yeah, they want to keep up their T-side economy, and at the end of the day, a Deagle in the next round isn't going to have any impact on Torpedo's play. That's his thing.
What?
What? How did he die?
What?
Oh, he's in BL? What? How did he die there?
What?
The bomb was nowhere near him. Okay, cool.
He had 11 HP.
Counter-strike global offensive. How does that even happen?
I swear they dealt 12 HP or something to him.
Yeah.
And that's like he had 11.
He was too far away from the site. It must have been a main plant then or something, because I have no idea how that would blow him up. But regardless, right, Mashak, I'm not even saving that Deagle. That's pretty upsetting. I would tilt. I'm tilted, non-casting. So Torpedo going to go with this SMG though on Mali. He's going to be pushing aggressively out. Sorry, that's Darty going down though to Kalberg. These P2Ks are being pretty lethal, and we're going to see Mali leading the charge over with Decent over towards the B site here. So bomb in tow as well. Decent will be getting that plant down on the site, and Kalberg, He's fooding his way back to the train. He's going to be going down to Downey there, so another frag found in favour of Torpedo. It's already into 4 versus 4. The counter smokes go out, and those nades are going to be great, forcing the CTs up into CT spawn. They're just running through the smoke, and Downey's just waiting for even more aggression. He's not going to be given, though, as Clown pushes towards upper here, and Decent grabs another one to Sludge, and this is just going to be a bit of a shutdown here from the terrorists.
Well, with the 4-on-2 situation, it's going to be very hard to 3-2. Huggins just going to be going down Downey right there, and Downey with a 4K actually, still not anything special, seeing as Reapma Shackle are down to the lowest budget they could ever be in this scenario. Now they will be building up, and this is exactly what they are waiting for this one gun round to come by. And looking at the nades that they've got, it's not too many, so they need to think strategically right here, thinking that, hey, if we use these nades early, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing, like they're sliding right there, it's a complete waste of a smoke when you've got this low amount of utility to work with, especially on the CT side of terrain.
They're just kind of trying to stop the aggro rush and Torpedo, but it's not going to be happening either way, so it's a bit of a waste, as I agree. Torpedo haven't been going for these crazy aggro rounds, usually playing off defaults and getting late picks, but regardless, now he's just going to spend the play and do smoke a lot of damage on Slash, but he's not going to secure the kill, and meanwhile they're going to be trying to finish him off. There's 4 players over towards the A side challenge. He will be going down to Bishop now, so that's the advantage already in the favour of Reapma Shackle. He's going to be capitalised on the Slash and the hook, and going to pick up both kills, and now Decent last on alive over towards Pop Dog. They know his position, but the bomb is also down. Not in the favour of him, to mark a bit of a downfall for Torpedo there, and Decent's going to have to rotate back towards the B side. But there's only going to be one terrorist, counter-terrorist holding this down. That's going to be Kalberg, and he's gone towards upper already, so he's going to be ready on the flank. But obviously CS timing predicts that Decent's already going to be down there, and he's not going to be able to spot him out. Not sure. Oh, by the skin of his teeth gets away. Kalberg doesn't see him. Now, the AWP, and he's got that shot right in the head of Decent, finishing off the round. And grabbing the first buy round for the CTs here, Reapma Shackle taking 1-3.
Adder in the gang, though. They still, that's the name, Adder in the gang.
Adder in the gang, no, Barbar in the gang.
Barbar in the gang,
Barbar
never
in the
forget.
gang.
Never forget.
Are they out? No. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Arctic
Slapping.
not
Yeah,
Arctic.
No, he didn't play for Arctic.
No, Arctic knocked
them
them out.
they knocked him out.
Yeah, just in the quarterfinal match earlier this morning.
Cool. Oh, Jesus, the voice crack. Puberty is a thing, ladies and gentlemen. Darty, with only a tech 90% to the rest of his mates, he's got AK-47s and nades and everything, so, I mean, he could use a pickup right there. Then again, it doesn't really matter at the late game of it all. I think Reapma Shackle, they will be committing to a small amount of mistakes after these provocative plays happen in the new Clown. Still, though, has not shown himself. The only thing that really indicates that there's anyone there is the grenades that's coming up, and that's 2 AG grenades. So Torpedo should by now have the info of 2 people being down in alley. Mally with the AK-47 inside of T main, trying to spot another human being out, but as they back off, he's not really able to find that frag. Adder coming closely up towards right now. Clown eventually will be going down due to that provocative play, and Torpedo once again, they're waiting for those picks, just like you mentioned, kind of standard play, but it works for them. 1-3, and it's a 4-on-5 situation. Bishop has already gone down at below 50 HP. Huggin with the AWP is going to be holding this off, just not allowing Darty to back off and over to the T side of this map. Again, Downey, he's across the map, and he's playing that H-Con kind of position where on the T side you can go towards, the completely other side of the map and play together with your mates if you get that first entry. But this time around, Kalberg is there. He's going to deny every single one of them to come through. Bishop and Slyden has already got 2 on that A side. As they turn over to the B side, they will be facing Decent and Darty, who's actually coming from lower here, spotting out the legs. He's going to go for the straight-up headshot, 2-on-2 situation, making it equalize. A nasty one coming up by them right there, and they can play the double play right here. There's no smokes.
But Slasher's going to be sticking the bomb. Look at this. He's going to get peeked, though. Darty with a double peek does land it onto him, and Huggin last alive will pick up one onto Darty, but
this is just straight-up double play.
Not sure if it's meant to be. He's wasting valuable seconds. He's got a kit to get this defuse in, but no time. It means he's going to push all the way back and try and get this exit frag onto Atta, but Atta's just going to run all the way back towards T-spawn. That bomb, he should just escape it.
Well, how does he survive there when...
Because he was on full HP. He lost 71 HP from there.
Oh, okay. Fair deal.
But still, Torpedo take a 4th. And Reapma Shackle, they get reset here, so they're going to go for the force buy, obviously, as we saw Torpedo do on Mirage when they were on CT side. They're just going for this force, and trying to upset the economy of Torpedo, who have obviously invested all their money into this, and then Torpedo loses, they'll be back down to $1,400 as well. Not building up a T-side economy after losing 4 players in the previous round, and who can get aggressive over towards Ivy. This is going to be a good play from him. He's going to peek out with the AWP, but Torpedo, they always do this when they take A long on Ivy on train.
Oh, no, he's
They
stuck.
always wait and allow the CT to push, and then they pop flash themselves in, exactly like that, double flashing themselves in, and they do it every time they take Ivy. We've seen it already this game, and I've seen it previously. Just instead of just rushing up and getting kicked like yours, you have to pop flash themselves in. It's so clever. It always works. You don't see many teams do that, and Huggen is going to pick up that first kill with the AWP, so no trade coming out from Darty. The counter flash is coming in. Is Darty, great Molotov is going to finish him off there, so Molotov working in the favour of him, and Karlberg just holding towards upper as he hears his B-push come out from low. This is perfect. He's allowed them to all take control of the site, and when they try and get the arch plants up and upper, he'll be ready for this. Peeks out, but they know he's there. How does they know? Downey hits that shot, but it's not going to go very far as he survives 73 HP and picks up a double kill there, so the bomb plant has been finished now. Reapma are back into a 4-on-2. Darty has to still push up aggressively towards B upper here, but Karlberg is going to capitalise on what he previously did and take out Mali as well. So nice flash going out, but Darty's not going to be there to finally walks into the spray, but Darty will continue on his streak. 3 kills in the back. He's going for the ace, but it's not going to happen as Slajan shuts him down. But wow, I'm not sure how that happened. Karlberg pushed into upper. They must have seen him when they pushed out of lower, because we saw just Downey holding the angles. They went for the bomb plant, but so unlucky either way. And that round will go to Reapma again, so very good play there to Karlberg for securing that round, pretty much guaranteed for Reapma and Torpedo. As we said, $1,400 loss bonus. They're going for the force as well. It's forced by walls today as they get up these full deagles. Atta though, I've got full faith in Torpedo, because Atta, we saw in the group stages on this map, they had the deagle out and he was just rushing towards A and just go tap, tap, tap. I think it was like 4 headshots or something crazy like that. So it's always doable. Atta is going to lead the charge straight out. Pop Dog, first kill going in favour of him. And just as we say it, he's just absolutely, he is one of the best team players I've ever seen sometimes. Like, he's just, it might just be these games, but he's crazy with it. Already picking up 1 though. Trade does come out. Double trade, in fact, in the favour of Reapma and Torpedo. Down to 3 men. Downey trying to hit another shot just over the boost there, but he's not going to add anything of that. Flash will go down. The aggression from Downey is going to put him down to 10 HP there. And Molotov hold him down for just a few. Downey peeks the corner, but nope. Karlberg is going to shut him down, and Atta still working with this eagle. He's actually pushed up rather aggressively onto A, and you can see Reapma not playing A at all. They're all playing into the CT spawn, so they're allowing him to push up aggressively, but they're going to spot him out through the edge of the box, and his position has been completely given away now, so he's going to have an issue landing these crazy 1-leagues with 15 HP, and exactly so, he's going to go down there. So Reapma taking another round, with Torpedo down on the eco.
There's literally at Reapma's team right now, they do have a strong, structured, built-up economical situation for themselves now. They can't lose too many members here. They lost 1 man, and they still haven't built the best economical situation for themselves yet. Obviously, 2 rounds in a row isn't enough, in that being after a reset round as well. So, thinking of that and putting that in perspective, they shouldn't have too much money. Then again, they're wasting way too many nades here at some points where they really don't need to. Especially if Torpedo are down to like ecos or pistols, and that's a team kill. Wow, the stack Darty on Downey.
Not sure how that happened at all, but Karlberg gets that. The B-side Bishop also grabbing one. Failed deagle spray, finally connecting on the last bullet. Luckily, it's onto Darty there, so Reapma taking 4 and equalising the scoreline on the CT side. But Torpedo going to be on their buy round now to fight off Reapma at least, and actually compete with the oppressing CTs right now.
Yeah, Torpedo. They haven't got the best money situation here. Reapma, as I mentioned, they're starting to build. They're focusing on that 3 rounds in a row so far, but it's also going to be a round loss bonus for Torpedo that they're going to be using to their advantage. So, with that, I don't understand why he's going so offensive right here, knowing that in the earlier rounds, okay, yeah, sure, they had pistols, but you can't expect that to be the case for every single round. Bishop coming up here with a FAMAS, sliding, almost going down as he spotted out. The shot still got 100 HP, so he survives that fairly well. Clown going in for decent work here to keep reply, make it a 3-on-3 situation. Huggen will be the equalizing guy to make Downey fall down. Almost a knife kill by Huggen, but in the end, Hatcher is going to be flicking a shot to his head. 2-on-3 situation, and Clown with the AK-47 trying to see if there's anyone on the side, but there isn't. They're playing this very safe play, and that smoke is buying so much time for them. Look at Adder, goes in for the kill on Slide, and if you take a look at Clown, he's still so confused. He doesn't know where anybody is. Darty could have as well just gone in for the knife there to get the money bonus up, but hey, Clown will be falling down And look at that. Now is the time for Torpedo to actually think of how much money they're spending, because if it comes to a point in which Reapma wins this round, they will not only be resetting Torpedo, but they will be making it much harder for them to get back into this game money-wise.
Yeah, but also just a little thing to pick up on there that you didn't notice, Torpedo, they still had the Molotov on Mali by the end of the round. They've been saving it for the post-plant on B, and that allows basically Mali to rebound off the door and stop any diffuser by setting them on fire and cooking them alive, basically, over on the B upper area, which is Mali where Mali was playing, holding the Molotov out. So Torpedo just purposely saving that Molotov, making sure they had at least one for the post plant, which is really clever. They didn't need to use it. But if it had gone down, it would have been really great. And this auto sniper is actually going to be a Bishop. And you can see he's already going to be picking up the first kill over towards the B side. Decent is going to drop, so that's the trade frag. The right shackle needs to be is initiated. Bishop takes a second one there. He's trying to get the third one, land it onto Mali. So this is a really good play with the auto over towards the B side. Yeah, he's just going to run straight into him. And Darty finally getting that quick one tap. Bishop will drop in that. Sledgen coming in from close, but Darty's going to drop it now. It's all on Downey. 1 versus 3 situation. He is going to be over towards the site. Bomb is down for him as well, so leaks out. There's the first kill. Clown will drop. He's got the position of the second player. That's going to be Sledgen up on top of the ladder. He spots him out. A lot of damage, but he's not actually going to connect the shots, and there we go. Sledgen will finish him off there just through the edge of the wall, and that'll be Downey dropping. Securing, as you said, a round for Reapma, which is going to reset the economy of Torpedo, which is horrible considering they didn't get a bomb plant.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about as well, is that if you use too many nades here, if you invest too much money into nades, and actually they're going to go for the pause here. Not sure if it is to actually take a look at how they're going to get back into the money situation, or if it's tech issues. What they say? Yeah, you'd probably, okay, it's
what's that mean then?
sound problems. I think the PZs are like too far back behind the screens. Maybe that's why, because of the inners don't.
Yeah, apparently the inners keep falling out because people keep like kicking the PCs in excitement and knocking out the things. So the PCs are great though.
They need to restart the game, I think.
Do they? No.
Because CS won't register it when they connect the headphones again.
Yeah, of course. Oh well.
Maybe not. Well, hopefully not.
No, that seems to be the issue. Yeah, as soon as the headphones become unplugged. The thing is, maybe they've only got maybe they've only got headphones, like a headphone slot on the back. So, you know, the headphones only just reach the back, but it's going to be launching the game and coming back in just a second.
The back is pointed towards them, so it's on the front. I guess that the back of the PCs.
Oh, maybe it's just on the front then.
Yeah.
Sorry, or.
Yeah,
whatever, because I don't know how they're running out of room with the headphones, or maybe they're just not long enough, really.
Ooh, we're getting love from Sticks Up.
Do you know Tixer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
He's awesome.
Oh.
He looks a bit like Vedic, but bigger. Like Viking-wise.
Fair enough. But At is going to rejoin. Obviously, he didn't have anything to buy, so it's not going to be too much of an issue here for the terrorist. No e-bot reinstall needed. They will just be going for the eco here, of course. Or they could, I guess, afford a force buy, but...
No. That would be Darty. I think, like, the only thing here that they can do is Darty dropping a couple of pistols and then letting them go for eco damage, because they don't want Reapma to start building stuff on the CT side. They're going to be needing so much money that it's just incredible. And they could reset them if they actually went for this force. So you are right in that sense.
And Paul's coming out, back into the game.
Torpedo, they will be doing just that. Actually, the smoke on Darty, they got 2 flashbangs as well, making me think they had some preset strat here for themselves to go with. Even though the nades are far back, it will be to just get through into lower. They'll try their best to get through the YOLO kind of way where they go in for the plan, and it is going to be successful. Looks like. Yes, it will be. Sliding to stop this plan. They will have the cash injection. Not only that, they finish off with a kill on Caliber, who's already got 2, but still, Torpedo are only playing for the money right here. There's no chance in the world they're going to be able to take this one home unless Downey just starts spin botting.
Not looking likely at this point. Sledgen's going to drop him, and Reapma take the round, but as you said, Torpedo getting a much needed plant there, getting a bit of a cash bonus here onto the terrorist side. Look at that money, they're going to have plenty to buy now, and AWP as well on Mali will be easily possible.
One thing I'd like to see from Torpedo right there would be if they could challenge themselves by just going with the Glocks. Heyo. It is what it is. We've been
How
taught.
do you lose the Glocks?
How do you let them plant the Glocks, bro?
Come on, this is so emo. What more can they do, though?
It is what it is. And Torpedo, they do have enough money, and I really gotta give them that. I mean, credit them for the fact that they do focus so much on the money here. It does put a whole new aspect to the game, and thanks to that, they do have enough nades to work with. Not only in the pre-planned positions that they're in right now, but you know, pre-execution is really important because you want to make sure you're blocking position. But then in a post-planned position, you're gonna have enough, just enough at least, if they don't waste too much and overuse their nades. But a lot of damage dealt to the clown right there through the smoke, and I think that was what you were reacting to.
Yeah, he got down
Like
to
17
17 HP
yeah.
just for a random smoke spray. If only he had a nade to follow that up.
But Torpedo, after all, are playing this very safe play towards the A side, not letting anyone know that they're really already surrounding it. It's only until that first frag happens on Darty going in for the kill on Clown that they are gonna realize that is going on. He actually picks up that incendiary grenade and times it perfectly. Bishop going down to 53 HP. Sure, he goes in for the kill on Darty, but well damaged right there. I'm gonna give him that.
But a 4v4 is underway, and Torpedo are yet to push out onto a site still. Heading over towards A, that's going to be their point of attack. Decent. He's going to be able to side block damage. Bishop receiving some in turn. Molotov does go out, but he's marked down. He's being dropped at the AWP. Now, Malik does get that refrag. Good wall shot there, taking that slash. And Malik is going to try and follow up with some more. But, oh, Decent just pushing onto the site. 10 HP, still grabs one frag. Will get traded out with the bomb. He's going to go down here, and Bishop actually picking up a double kill, trying to go for this triple as the bomb gets planted. Atta, 1 versus 2, comes around the corner, still 2 more to deal with. He lands one onto Bishop. This is actually doable. Calbug's full HP though. He's got to hit the headshot at this point. Atta peeking out, 3 HP to defuse. Does come in, is he going to stick it? Atta goes down, and Calbug secures that 1 versus 1 for Right Michelle, and that will be 6-5 here for the CT side. Or sorry, 7-5 now, if I'm correct. To the CT
And I think
side.
this is the first round we haven't seen Calberg die in the early round.
Yeah, because they always go B and he always gets
Yeah.
picked. Or one of the first ones, at least. I remember he got that 3k on the buy round by stopping the plant. Look, Halberg's actually leading the scoreboard for the CT side, as you can see.
So he's doing something right.
Yeah,
But he's like that. He's got that Sipnix kind of play where he goes in for the couple of kills that matter in the beginning of the round to ease up for it for the rest of the team. But then
the risk is he dies a lot of the time. Yeah. Either way, Cowboy, talking of him, he's going to get aggressive towards B. He's pushed all the way up in the smoke here, and there's not going to be no one to challenge it. Decent, the only one close, but he's outside of Pop Dog, and Bishop going to be dropping that smoke in there, so Decent can actually push into it, and this is going to be a perfect play from him. The smokes, look at this, full smoke's going out on the A site. They're covering everything. They should be able to get this plant down with ease. And obviously Torpedo going for this quasi-buy. They haven't got a whole lot invested into it, so it doesn't matter if they lose it. And there we go, Decent leading the charge. Clown's going to pick up a double. Decent will grab one from Bishop at the same time. Picks up one, and oh, Decent, lovely shot. Going to hit the second headshot, going for the third. Also landing it as well. That's 3 in the bag, and he's only got a pistol to work with. P250 out, 5 bullets left before he has to get that reload in. He still needs to grab himself a rifle. The auto sniper, if he gets to a close angle, could be great, and he's also got a player pushing from the flank, but a plant should be guaranteed here. As Slajan calls out the plant though, Kalberg will be able to drop in from behind, but Decent repositioning. He's still looking for a rifle now.
There is a Tech 9 just in front of him.
He doesn't want to make that drop sound though from throwing his gun. It gives away his
thing,
position, and Kalberg will be able to hit that out, so that's
But
a huge detail.
just backing off over towards T-spawn, maybe going. Oh my God, Slyden is falling for this Kalberg. No.
She
no.
wasn't ready. No,
This is just insane. Decent. They're opening up so many opportunities for this one young talent here. It's incredible. He's got the P250. He's got the bomb. He's on this A site. He realizes that, oh my God, is it me? Is it? Hey, both of them are coming up, and it's just lucky timing right there. For a while, I thought that he was actually going to be turning towards B after realizing that, okay, connector is empty. Should I try? But then again, it's such a huge risk because he doesn't know if that auto is still there.
That's so true, and oh, I really thought he had a potential to do that. That would have been really great, wouldn't it? Quasi-buy 1v5, 1v3, 1v4, 5k or whatever it is. Either way, Torpedo, Decent's got plenty of money. He's going to be buying that rifle there. I'm not sure if he dropped the A. He dropped the AWP from Mali after getting that 3k with a pistol. And we can see Torpedo needs to hurry up and pick up some T-side rounds. They're having a bit of struggles in the late rounds. You know, 4 in a row now for Reapma Shackle and Torpedo. There's not going to be no chance to really get reset if they lose this one, I guess. But at this point, economy won't really matter because if they lose this, if they win this one and then lose the next, it'll be the end of the half now. We're going to see Mali try and open things up. Huggin's going to be shutting him down. As soon as Torpedo get a pick, every time Reapma Shackle get 2, so they're playing extremely well together on the CT side. They seem like far more than the mixed team at the moment, and they must have a fair amount of decent experience together, especially on this map of Train. And we've seen Dante being charged from the TA side. He's just going to run straight in. Lovely headshot running. Sargent, though, he's going to pick up one and Clown finishing off the round for the Reapma Shackle there.
And now we can start hearing some
yeah,
screams
finally
from
Reapma Shackle actually expressing some emotions here. A nice happy scream or a scream of distress from Torpedo, who really knows. It's going to be a 9-5 scoreline for the CTs, and we're seeing an auto sniper once again and an ult on Huggen. And going into the last round of the half, but Torpedo can just afford rifles.
His knife says? Swedish?
No.
Greet your mother.
Nice. But Torpedo, look at that nade. Torpedo, they have basically no nades to use on the T side, and Carbug, yeah, as I said, aggressive as always. He's going to get some of these key kills, I can imagine. They're going to move straight into a side. He's just going below the smoke, and oh, that's a perfect play from the entry. Decent will drop Cowbug, and now the rotation is already on. They've already got 2 people into the site. The auto sniper is going to be key. Looking at one, but they can't challenge him too much here, but Decent, he's still going to challenge him, and he's going to come out on top. Clown will drop Mali, though, so that's one player down, and Clown actually taking a double as Darty is left alone. 1 versus 3 here for the terrorist side, and the bomb is down. No Molotov for the post plant. They're just going to run straight into the site, but they're aware of his position. They know he's coming there, and he sees the shadow. He goes for the shot, but it's not meant to be, and the defuse is already in. He's got to watch out on the AWP. We'll finish him off on Huggen. So Reapma Shackle taking 10-5, and this is a very good half. This is the same half that Torpedo pulled out on the T side of the first half of the first map.
Well.
Struggling a little bit.
Yeah, the thing here is, Torpedo did actually choose trade. Gotta keep that in mind. And because of that, I believe the CT side will be a bit stronger. Obviously, Reapma Shackle, they have been proving themselves absolute gods of CT side. I mean, Torpedo, it's not, yeah, full armor, obviously, on Reapma Shackle here as well. That out, but hey, Downey goes in for the one click. What the what was that? What was that? What was that?
Great opening kill for Torpedo there. They're going to be securing a 5-on-4 already, and Clown getting aggressive over towards A main. He's starting to position, but he's going to go down to Cowboy coming out of Pop Dog at the same time. So that's a 4v4, and Reapma Shackle should be able to push onto the A site without too much testing here. And Mali is going to have to hold this off here. He does spot out the first player, going for a few shots off. He's going to hit some of the Bishop, receiving some in turn, and finally landing that ever much needed head. And this flank from Clown is going to be absolutely huge. If he can push up into upper here and take down Downey, he can pretty much open up the site and stop the bird's eye view that Torpedo have. And oh, he's going to spot him out. Downey, meanwhile, hitting the information, so they know they're pushed up deep into the A site, and the rotation is coming in here already. But Clown is going to catch one off. Decent is dropping to the floor now, and we're back into a 3-on-3. Downey going to be challenging even further, but he's dropped onto the site, not playing this upper position anymore, and Clown coming from behind. They're going to be in a challenge. Downey will win that fight though as Clown drops, and now the last 2 players coming in from CT. He doesn't realise it. Downey's finally going to spot them out. He will have to go for this challenge. There's no way to back off, and Cowbug will finish him off too, so a 2 versus 2, and these terrorists easily go towards the B side if need be, but they're going to come back towards A, and at a lovely shot, finishing off Cowbug. There's still 1 more to find, and Slajan is going to be challenging over from the CT spawn here. He's got the potential to run over to the B site, but they'll be ready for the rotate to reconnect it very fast. And now he's coming into a 1 versus 1. Great positional play. He'll be able to spot out Mali, but the flank is already coming in, and Torpedo is taking a huge risk. Good. They're going to finally realise that and stick together, but Mali, he doesn't need a teammate. He doesn't need a trade. He's going to pick up the kill anyway, and Torpedo will take that ever much needed pistol, 6-10 now, and going for the buy round.
Yeah, and once again here, Torpedo, this is only the pistol round. What they need to focus on now is not losing to this force that they've got going. Reapma Shackle actually risking that with Slide It on a Nova. So funny enough, I think they're out for some cash injection here. Obviously, they're on the T side, so it wouldn't make sense to go in for a save at the late game of this all, if you think of it. So it's really just going all wild spree here with that shotgun. And then again, the scout, if you want to make crucial economical damage to Torpedo, that's also one of the part goals here. But
yeah.
Reapma Shackle, that's really all they can go for on the T side. I wouldn't suggest this. This is one smart move to go with, seeing as they also need a double eco. But at the late game of it all, why not try to go in for like a couple of smokes, invest a couple of dollars? They have that on slide-in, but mobile weapons, because that's what they've been winning with before. Try to get out on a plan at least.
does seem to be the strategy here. Crown is going to get a 1 league there onto Darty. Decent will trade or refrag at least over towards B, and Downey just holding off Ivy here. But oh, Kalberg, sexy shot onto Mali. He's going to finish him off with the headshot. Now Downey just holding out. Nice off angle though, standing on top of that Mali. He's going to be almost a double. Takes the double actually. Bishop will fall, and now 20 HP left on him. But Sargent, he's got the Nova. That's a long range shotgun as well. That's going to take 1 bullet from that range to take out Downey, or maybe not that range, but a bit closer towards sight. Antidote still with the only M4 of the round going to be holding off in connector, and he's going to be in a good position to stop any kind of bomb plant as the bomb does come down in the form of Kalberg over towards the site. And Slagen, this is the kind of range that you can take down Downey with 1 bullet. Oh, but Atta got a peek into the site, so Slagen, sorry, firing off his shot. He won't hit it though. And Atta meanwhile dropping the bomb on the form of Kalberg. 25 seconds left on the clock, and Slagen, he has to come from the flank here over towards CT. He's grabbing himself a Famas, and I can imagine his save is going to be optimal here for Terrorist. Of course, he needs the money bonus for the next round. He's just going to go out and die. That was fair enough. Of course, he had no money to buy armor for next round, and so that's probably not a great idea to save thinking about it. But regardless, they want to get for that. They want to go for that buy on that 3rd round. So that death is obviously optimal over the save. Reapma Shackle still leading. Torpedo will be challenging this at least. Fulika coming out from Reapma Shackle. They got nothing apart from PT50 on Kalberg after getting that kill with the scout. Basically nothing to work with as they come straight onto this A site. No bars hold.
Yeah, and this is just going to be timing Torpedo. They do have so many people out here.
They line up.
He's just going to go for 1, make that a 3rd, 2nd, 4th of the round, making a quad kill happen. Darty with Kalberg right there. Not really too much to hype up about, really, but we're just happy to see it going well.
That was fun. Either way, that's a good spray control. Will continue Torpedo on their happy streak at the moment. They're on 3 in a row on the CT side, so that's at least good for a change. And Torpedo want to keep it going as Mali picks up the AWP, and Reapma Shackle yet to respond with an AWP of their own. Full rifles. Obviously, they went for that force buy, so they won't be able to afford it just yet. And no bomb plants really at all on this this side. It's going to mean they don't have the right economy, at least in terms of investing money into an AWP. And Mali just going to be holding this angle towards Ivy, and this is going to be perfect. They're just going to walk straight into it. He even aims above where he thinks they're going to be, and he spots out both players out. So misses the first shot. That's huge. 16 HP. Going to have to back off the nade. We'll put him down to 12, but he can actually get out of that position now. And Downey going to be holding towards A main. Sagan gets ready. Push towards, but Darty's actually going to regroup, and he's going to join Mali. So Mali won't be alone in this. 1 nade won't be all the deal, and Mali can now go towards a B site and just play the long range, just holding off into B low, which is going to be a good call here for Torpedo after missing that shot over towards Ivy. And the nade's going to be less prominent here towards B low or connector, obviously. So that's going to be a good position, at least for Mali to play, and he can hold a crossfire with Downey obviously over on the site. And Bishop, you can see he's pushing towards B, and Reapma Shackle, they're going to commit to this B site take now. Kalberg leading the charge, and all 5 players are going to be coming in. Well, actually from main, they're doing the Torpedo T-side pistol round strat. They're actually pushing 1 player out onto A right now, so that is going to be Huggen. He's outside of main, so he's going to be able to cause a rotate from Torpedo if done right. So we saw Mali do on the Torpedo T-side pistol round, and as long as they don't fall for this, it should be okay, because all 4 players for Reapma Shackle are heading over towards the B side. And finally the 5th joining them. Decent just holding down. The bomb is already getting planted. Decent just trying to get a spam through. Smoke is not meant to be though. Mali with the AWP. Kalberg's getting so aggressive. He should be able to spot a 1 player, but Mali, great peek, is going to finish him off. And Atta also grabbing a wallbang onto Slagen, but he's picking up a double kill. Great position. You will go down those. Bishop gets aggressive post plant, and Bishop and Huggen, last 2 remaining, make that just Huggen with no smokes, nades, molotovs, or anything left to work with. And now Torpedo are only engaging on his position, but this is perfect. He's sneaking all the way round, pulling out the knife even to expect.
Oh my god, he has not seen the guy who's above him though.
Oh yeah, the defuse is coming in. Mali is not sure if he's going to get it in time. Huggen hits the shot, but Darty comes from above, and he's going to find
it. It is.
Yeah, plenty of time to get that defuse in. But oh, that was so close. He's going to be able to secure the AWP as well off Mali, and Jesus Christ, I thought that was getting scary for a second.
Just want to go up to Darty, say like high five, Scooby dive, keep it on, keep it cool.
But again, that was a really good attempt, at least at the clutch. He didn't.
But one thing that she said as well is that they went offensive and post-plan.
That's a really good strategy on the B side, at least.
Yeah, but
when you have multiple players, of course, they were in a 2-on-2, which is the only thing I disagree with. But the only reason they were in a 2-on-2 is because we had the aggression coming out from, I can't remember, I think it was Bishop picking up a kill, or Slagen. I'm pretty confident it was Bishop there, but. So the post-plant aggression is good on the T side. You get the man advantage, of course, but especially when you don't have any nades to kind of like play a passive role and just flash out the CTs from pushing and dropping a molly on the bomb as well from upper. It's
not optimal.
Yeah, CTs, it's really easy to retake the B side if there's no nades on the T side. So that's the issue for Reapma Shackle. If they had some molotovs, they would not have gone aggressive post-plant. But that's a call they have to make, really. And it's always a difficult call, and they did their best to try it, but at the end of the day, Torpedo clutched it out with that retake. And now we're going to see Darty. He's going to be clinching. Maybe not him, but Clown's going to be clinching as he gets shut down there over towards Ivy, and a bit of a double shot from down. He's going to free peek with Darty, who both go down there, 2 slash and double kill for him, so it's going to be an equal trade now. The A site push is already underway. Hagen takes down Atter, and that's a nice take for Reapma. They've got control of the site, and they've only lost 2 players in the process. Meanwhile, Torpedo are only left on 2 players, and they've got to try and retake this, which is decent. And Mali with the AWP. Mali's already into the site, though, so he equalises. Well, they're going to have a tough time to do so, but there's going to be no peeking into CT spawn coming from Reapma. Maybe a player might walk into a site, but I think he's going to be one having to get aggressive here, and Decent is going to drop, so Mali still trying to find the angle. He knows position at least, and Bishop walking slowly into his peak. Mali ready for this. Oh, just missing the shot. Preemptively pre-firing that. He will get the dink and finish him off, but the round will be going very easy to Reapma, and Torpedo allowing them to get to 11 now. 11 to 9 was going to be the score, and the flank is going to come out, but I'm not sure if they should have time to get the challenge. Malik not realising there's a player behind him. Re-peeking with the AWP, and this is about to go very badly for Hagen. Hugen, sorry.
Now he's going to get that kill.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Hugen actually landed it. Mali will go down that bomb. Putting him down such low HP.
Oh, Mali just took. Oh, it's so close at the end of the day. Like, if Mali wasn't alone in that situation, there would be so many more chances. But, well, 11 to 9. There's not much more that we can say that. But you know, Torpedo are down to a very low budget. The only one with a higher amount of money is Darty there, who's in this scenario actually going to speak for the USPS. That up. Got Deagles on Adder and Downey, so keep that in mind. We're seeing this round pass by. Darty's actually gonna go offensive, get Huggin down. Downey with the Deagle, making that 1D almost happen. He's gonna be forced to back off. Bishop will be pushing him, goes in for the headshot, and Downey falls down. The late game of it all now. They do decide to back off from Reapma. They don't want to really commit to that A side from the angle that they were coming from. So Darty does have his time to turn over to that side of the map, and Mala has an AWP picked up right after the drop to him, rather by Darty, who's already got the kill. Mala got the kill on Clown right there, but it's a safe trade for Reapma to keep it all going. But Torpedo, I mean, they're dealing economical damage here, and to always keep that in mind and think that, okay, if Torpedo can just continue doing what they're doing right now, it's going to be so hard for Reapma to come back into this if Torpedo starts winning around. They haven't got the loss bonus yet, though, that they need to start buying. But eventually, because this is the last part of the game, that's going to be crucial.
Yeah, exactly so. And the AK is down on Darty. He's not going to be able to save that or even challenge with that. And that's with the Deagle. We've seen he's a god with this gun, but he's not in a prime position to really pick up anything at this point. And Decent should be able to save this AK very safely. Atter's going to drop though to Kalberg, and 12 rounds to Reapma. Decent does get an AK out of this though, and he's not going to die like Hugen did after trying to save that Deagle. He's going to move even further back. But maybe too far back as Bishop gets in the right position to spot him out. If he goes around this corner at the right time, it's going to be a free kill for Decent though, because Bishop has no idea he's here.
At least Torpedo here, and this is what I'm talking about. Reapma. We'll take a look at the stats real quick. That's 2 rounds on the board for them. Torpedo could pretty much just reset them. Sure, their bonus is going to be reset, but they're still going to have 1 buy round. People could argue then, after that, there would be an eco. So Torpedo, if they just keep this continuous play that we saw in the early beginning of this half going, where they got 4 rounds in a row, they're going to smack down the economical situation on Reapma, and that's important. So for them at least, this is what is the main key and goal of Adder. Be forced to back off. That M4A4 in hand, shooting like crazy through that smoke. But it's just small plays. Reapma. And one thing here with Reapma is they're not really provocative like Torpedo was. You know, not forcing, but you know, making your enemies pull out those nades and throw them. Adder decides to do so either way. A little bit of a waste, but you know, his spider senses are tingling. He knows that there just might be someone in here. Clown will be the guy hugging with the AWP, going in for Darty right there on alley. Downey with the 8-4. We'll eventually be seeing if there's anyone here using that smoke so well. Oh my god, this is just well played by him as Huggin with the 8-4.
This smoke is about to run out. Downey should have a great position. You can see it's dissipating, and he's dropping in a flash set, so this is actually perfect for Downey. If he peeks out, he's just going to back off and play it safe. This is even more clever, I guess. Atta is going to secure 1, and now Kalberg pushing up towards A. Smoke is going to hold him back for a few more seconds, and Downey, instead of taking the initiative to go for the gunfight, he's going to play safe, and that's a really good idea. As you can see, Huggan is holding the flank with the AWP. Ata just running through the smoke like a madman. The flash actually gets him. It's not going to be a great flash, but he still secures the frag, and Huggan taking down decent, so Downey should have got that frag earlier, otherwise they wouldn't have lost that player. But look at this position from Cowbug. He's pushed all the way into upper. They have no idea he has access to the bomb as well. They'll be able to push down with 12 seconds or 15 seconds left on the clock. Downey's going to get a tackle to him. He's low HP. He's 2 HP. Huggan last alive here. 5 HP, and he's going to have to push towards the site, but 10 seconds left. There's going to be no time. If Downey can shut him down after the round, securing no AWP for the T side and no money, that would be great, but he's going to do so. Dropping him now, and Downey going to be grabbing that AWP there.
It's rather lucky for Huggan that happened, because if he was to pass that corner, he'd been hurt, he'd been chased, he'd been killed.
Yeah, and then he'd have no money and no AWP, but this time he just has an AWP and no money after he rebuys that. They're going for the force here. Reapma struggle. Have a couple of rounds to work with as a buffer zone, but maybe not the best decision, at least, because obviously they just won 2 rounds in a row and got. I guess you can kind of argue it's been reset, but not completely. Only $1,900. Lost bonus for Torpedo at least. They're going to pick up a double AWP here on the CT side. Malay and Darty both taking those, and this is going to be fun to see at least. Malay over towards B, and Darty going to be holding A main / Ivy. Bishop is going to be the first to challenge to go towards this position, and why not just pass and play? The bomb is of course outside the B site, so Torpedo just haven't spotted anything just yet. The smokes are holding down the positions, and as you were saying, yeah, these smokes being a bit wasted early on by Torpedo, but there we go. Darty opening up the round. He's going to pick up Bishop. It took him a while to catch that arm there, but he will do so. And yeah, now basically no nades for Darty, not for Darty, for Torpedo for this retake. They've got a few Molotovs, and good position actually from Decent. I'm not sure Bally's going to spot out that angle. Boom, headshot. He's going to take down Huggan though, and now we're back into a 5 versus 3. As Reapma Shackle take the initiative and push towards the B site here. Smoke shot coming out. Molotov from Decent to hold down Cowbug, and this forces Reapma Shackle to either commit to the site in a 1 versus 1, or look at that shot. Sajid being put down to low HP. Hit by Mally there over towards B. But look, Reapma Shackle rotating over towards A now. They've changed their mind, made the decision, or they're just going for this full save here. 3 players. There's only 36 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be a difficult one. It seems that they're actually saving in a 3 versus 5, which I guess does make sense as an idea, but it's going to be difficult for them to do anything really. Torpedo have a full bank to work with in terms of equipment. 20 seconds left on the clock. Torpedo aren't going to be chasing this. They, of course, haven't got the economy themselves. They only just won the previous round, so basically $1,000 for 2 of the players, and then the rest of them is just on 0. So Downey just getting a bit aggressive towards the end of the round, but they're just allowing Reapma Shackle to save these guns, which is going to be the optimal decision, and I think they're just going to get away with it here. Downey going to be the only one even close to challenge, but he's just going to be over it, so no issue there for Torpedo. Keeping all 5 guns as well, all 5 players. Reapma Shackle keeping 3, but the last bonus is only just building up for them. They are going to force by again. This is a huge issue, because if they lose this, they're going to be on only 1 or more eco after the round loss, of course. But still, force buying with these guns, I guess they do have 3 saved. If they had 2, it would be a less viable option.
And Torpedo right here. Not utilizing their nades too early here. There's a couple of smokes going out, but oh my god, I thought that was 2 people. Darty though goes in for Huggan, and it looked like one. Double kill. Yeah. Downey will be finishing off Bishop as they get the info on that as well. And Darty once again just turning around, goes to another peak, sliding goes down as well, due to that matter being back. Adder on Cowberg, and it's a 1-on-5 situation. They have the info on where Clown is at, and he's got the AK-47. He's going to try to go in for that kill. He's not going to take the bomb with him, and that is the major mistake here. If they're pushing up into alley right now, there's literally no coming back from this with the bomb if he wants to go in for a bomb plant or whatsoever. Obviously, he doesn't have any nades, so that's mostly unlikely. It's a very key thing to winning a round or clutching at all. Still, the AK-47, he's really stuck. If he ever wanted to back off, he'd do it by now pretty much. So
it's going to force him out of hiding in that corner, and he will get 1 kill on the exit, but Downey's going down, and Torpedo still going to equate this round to a win once again. And yeah, you can see Torpedo, look at how they react though. They lose 1 player and they're instantly playing passive, allowing him to save this rifle, and then maybe chasing him after it. Again, they don't have a huge economy to build up to take him down.
And one thing that is particularly fun to talk about as well is that Clown, he still sticks in that position, even though he knows it's a 1-on-5 situation, tries to go in for more kills. Now is the time he backs off, goes for just pretty much waits for the exit to come at him. But the risky part here is, if he does survive this, looking at the money situation, he's only going to have $350 remaining guys after the time falls out. And they're going to be waiting for that. I'm pretty sure Decent is going to be going down as well. What is that? Reapma should be happy having him on that team. They're not, Torpedo are not going to commit to...
The issue is I have is, I was just thinking, after they got the first 4 kills and Torpedo hadn't lost a man, I was about to compliment Torpedo on how they're playing this so well and the fact that they're allowing him to save and they're not going to challenge it and they're not going to lose his rifles because obviously their economy is so fragile at the moment. But once they peek out and they lose, was that 3 players or 2 players there? Towards the end of the round, huh?
It was 3 and then...
They lost 3 at the end of the round where they didn't need to. Obviously, Downey, that was a fair engagement. He lost that. The next 2, they peaked, and they're already losing the economy. But now they know. The thing is, they have an idea on the money of Reapma, and they know that they're going to be on the eco, so this one rifle allowing him to save isn't going to be a huge issue for them. They shouldn't have to worry about that, because the rest of the players are just going to be on these pistols with no armor as well. So at the end of the day, they should go, okay guys, it's not worth risking our economy later, at this kind of stage of the game in the 12-12 scoreline against one rifle, and they are going to do so either way. And you can see it's obviously no issue. Clown's already down, a second into the round, and again, they don't have hindsight, but you can still make the assumption that it's a bit of a silly move to overpeak, but regardless, they are going to be taking this round once again. Hogan is stuck in upper, but he hasn't got anything to stop this bomb defusal coming in, and Darty is going to hit that final shot. So yeah, I just disagree with the overpeaking. After they lose maybe 2 men from it, you should kind of go, okay, just back off. It's not worth the trade. But regardless, Torpedo, they take a 13th round, and still, despite that one misplay, I still think they're doing very well. 13-12.
Well, like the money situation isn't too heavily affected by it.
No, but I mean later in the game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. That's what we've been talking about for this entire tournament when it comes to the quasi-buys, especially the quasi-buys.
Yeah.
So
it's even more detrimental because how much are you losing? You're losing 6,000 on each player or something, or 5,000 on each player.
So every utility that you pretty much can save off of that for like if they do go down to a last round is just hell.
I think Torpedo need to allow saves more. They do a fair amount of times, but maybe in that position just no. But either way, they're going to find the opening kill. Mali picking off that one towards A main, so Hogan with the AWP on the T side is going to be down, and Torpedo are going to benefit from that. They're already up a man. They can play one player over towards the B site. They will finally be rotating Mali on, so that's a good read at the moment. They haven't got any information, but they're making the assumption it's going to be a B take, and it's going to be the right call. Full smokes going on the T side, and it seems like they're probably going to be committing to this very shortly. Actually, smoke going down into the lower, but they're not pushing for this. Re-smoking coming down. Now they're going to commit to the push. Running straight through, flashing himself through a decent, just rarely Downey's going to get a kill, but decent with the assist, running through the smoke without a flash, pushing the wall, punishing for that misplay, but Mali is instantly going to get the trade. And Downey also doing some work, putting up a double at the end. That's 3 for Downey at the end of the day, and Torpedo taking a 14th, so 1 off the map victory. And considering they only got 5 rounds on the T side, they're bringing this back thick and fast.
Got no words for that. Got no words. I'm not crying, it's just my voice crack, ladies and gentlemen, by the way.
I've got no words. I've lost all my money on Reapma shekel.
No, the thing here is, Torpedo, they're playing that very smart play, but Reapma Shackle, they're not using all their positions either. They have one player up and upper, they don't time that perfectly fine. Seeing as, they do have utilities at points where they're just using the complete waste, like they're smoking off lower, and they push through that without any flashbangs or anything. There's no chance in the world they're going to face anyone who is not going to be looking at them. Bishop, Kalberg, though, in this round, will be opening up with 2 kills. The replies are there by Downey and Darty, 1 by 1. They will be having a trade, though, and Clown will be there with the USP to get 1 more kill. Hugo with another one. Decent's left alone in a 1-on-3 situation, and going for this clutch. I'm not sure about it. Really, it's playing on the A side. Playing for Bishop here. Yeah, he's going to spot Decent, and he's trying to get a little bit further forward towards team main, but it ain't really happening. Bishop will be denying him at 13-14, still in favor of Torpedo, but as once again, people have been trash talking Reapma Shackle a lot. They've been saying, hey, it's just a mixed team, don't overhype them, hey, they're not too good and stuff like that. Hey, look at what they're doing here. First map, 13 rounds. Second map being chosen by Torpedo, 13 rounds.
And they're not done yet. They have got the full buy coming out, and Torpedo significantly better than theirs. They lack of kits here on the CT side as well as they lack of smokes, only 2. And the only Molotov on the whole team being used already to stop the preemptive rush, but it's not meant to be from Rap Michelle. Rap Michelle. No. Rap
My Shackle.
Rap My Shackle. Rap My Shackle. Okay, I'm going to use that. Rap My Shackle. But either way, yeah. if you're making it to the quarterfinals against this kind of competition, you've got to have some skill behind it at least, and Huggan is going to open up their round, prove exactly what kind of skill he has, taking down Darty. No refrag coming in with a lot of damage done by the Torpedo players, and look at that, Atta peeking on towards the site, good position, but it will be punished, and Danny's going to let them push all past him. He picks up one, but his position is instantly being justified. Now they're going to at least expose it and take him down. Bishop will get that kill, but he's going to drop to decent. He's still got a lot of HP on him, but he's making a double actually. He's actually making some work with this M4. He could get on the bomb now, but they're actually too far away. If he stuck this, he has no knowledge on this, but if he stuck this, he would get this defuse in 5 seconds. But he's playing this perfectly, taking out round. He's going to be the key part of this clutch, and he's got another one. The wise words of DJ Khalid, all he's going to need is another one. But Huggan walking around the edge of the site, he's looking at the wrong angle, he's facing the wrong way, and Huggan missing the shot! This is huge, but there's no time left for the defuse, and Decent's going to have to run away, but oh, that was so close. If there was another 10 seconds on the clock, Huggan would have been dead there, and that would have been the clutch for Decent, but regardless, that's going to be a 14-14 score right now. It looks like getting close to overtime as Torpedo, not overtime, match point as Torpedo are forced into an eco. But this is a horrible decision to make, isn't it? Because they've got to go, okay guys, do we play for the overtime, or do we carry on?
You can't just carry on like that. You're risking way too much. And if you just want to finish this 2-0, obviously they might as well just rely on that third map.
Yeah, but you don't want to take the risk.
Obviously not.
What's the third map again?
The third map should be, if I am not mistaken,
No, not train. Overpass?
Cash.
Cash. Of course. I don't know much about Reapma to make a call on who that really favours. I know Torpedo are decent at it, but it's not one of their best maps at least. It's not one of their worst, it's about in the middle.
I think it's both the best words really between the teams.
Yeah, it's a fairly equal map as well in terms of CTT split, so it's not really an issue. I'd say it's probably Torpedo's third best map out of that map pool. But either way, aggression towards long. That's going to be shut down a little bit. Huggan just going to take that peek and ward off the CT there. Double nade going into main. This is a good play from Reapma. They're actually clearing out of main before they actually push into it. Aggressive position for Torpedo. They're being aggressive yet still passive. They're not over peaking this position. They're allowing Reapma to push up very close, and Malik going to be playing that close angle with the P250. The one-shot headshot capability of that gun is insane, and instead they're not going to challenge. I think that this is the time that Torpedo need to push, but obviously they don't know this. They have no idea. It's just us. We have that third-person view. We know everything.
That is the thing here, Mally. But still, he's playing that Cowberg position, pretty much. And as they hear those flashbangs go down, they get so much info here. Adder is going to be ready for this. With that Deagle.
It's probably the first
How
time
doesn't he get Deagle kills?
Yeah, it's the first time Atter's ever missed a 1D. There's a lot hedging on him either way, and I think they pretty much rest that round around him. But either way, Decent's going to take down Cowberg, and he will go down to the Molotov. It's just going to be on this stay around there, not really much to coming out from him. They haven't bought a whole lot. He's got a rifle from Darty, but he's going to be finished off 2 to Bishop. And 15-14, Torpedo now have, I guess you could call it a full buy, but it's not a full buy. They don't have an AWP as well. Not even enough money to buy it with no armor. And here they go, full rifles. But here's the issue, 0 kits on any of the players. I think they need to get rid of one of the HEs and go to kit, but it's a bit late for that, isn't it? It's not like you can sell stuff, it's not RuneScape.
I never played RuneScape.
Oh, you missed out, man. Yeah, but it wasn't big when you were like
it was
12.
My
13.
friends played it.
Oh,
I just didn't.
Okay, well, it was bigger back when I was younger, but either way, selling 1 nade for diamond kit. I don't even remember, but either way, Cowboy going to be spotting out towards the B site after getting aggressive over in Pop Dog, and I think this would be interesting to see if Torpedo do some aggression to try and secure this as a 15-15, but of course. Just playing passive is going to be the safer option in all this AWP. We're going to be walking into Decent. He's going to spot him out. Decent should not re-peek this. He hasn't got any nades to ward off the pressing terrorists. And Bolty almost choking to death on that miss. Decent. He's going to be pushing very aggressively. And Huggan has no idea. He's right next to him. He's going to hear that zoom in as well. Decent's ready for this. He's heard Huggan scope in. He's got to go for this. He peeks in. He gets that shot as well. The AWP is down for the teaser. And now Torpedo have a man advantage. That's absolutely huge hearing that zoom in. That was so key for that first kill. But no more aggression from Torpedo. This is where they just rest back. They wait for the aggression of the terrorists, and it's going to be heading back towards Pop Dog. We can already see the first player dropping in. Cowbug is going to be leading the charge over into B and over into A. And yep, Clown He's already over towards Ivy. But look, Darty's going to be holding the angle just from a more passive position. He's allowing him to get to CT just for a split second of that angle. Downey holding down the A side. That's the first kill going in the favour of him as they push onto the side. Bishop and Clown both hitting shots. Darty's going to be finished off. The Ivy control is completely diminished from Torpedo. And look at this rotation. They're going back into the B side. Torpedo look like they have complete control of A, but zero
I love
control
how
of B.
patient. Look how patient they are.
Yeah, but but this is really good position actually for Decent. He's up towards B upper. He can drop down as the plant comes down, and it's a bit slow though. Going to be over in connector. He's going to shut down Mali, so that's a really good position there by the T. But they're actually completely on the other side of the bomb. The bomb was planted for CT spawn, which is actually a really good call. Despite Torpedo all originally being towards there, they're going to all come from the flank. And Reapma Shackle, I've got to have a guess on this. They can't hear any sounds from Torpedo coming from CT spawn, so they know the positions. They're giving them away with gunshots. Decent. No kit as well, so Downey needs to hurry up on this. I think this map's going to be going in the favour of Reapma Shackle. As Downey 1 versus 2 is going to be difficult. No peeking is going to be coming out of Reapma Shackle. And yep, Downey's realised this. He's got no time for the kill, for the defuse. Sorry, just going to jump on the bomb and going to be chasing him down for the stats for the XLTV rating. And Sladgen will finish him off. Downey going to go down, and that'll be the map. 16 to 14 to
1-1.
Reapma Shackle. Yeah, and this is actually pretty impressive. I didn't think Reapma Shackle would be able to take Torpedo's map pick out of them. But it seems like map pick is kind of irrelevant. Torpedo took obviously Mirage.
Their map. It's been. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, this is just. It's kind of sick to see a mix, scramble, cool kind of team beat them like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not even going to go and call them a mix ever again because as a team they are perfect. They're great as a team. So I really, really would not count.